Welcome back. It's your host, Mr. Gray. I just want to thank you for tuning in on this fine day. Today we are here to talk about another Paul George shoe. It's not a shoe I actually planned on getting. Typically, I know a week ahead of time or weeks ahead of time when I'm going for something. But this was kind of a little bit on a whim. I saw it drop. I know my nephew. He's a high schooler. He's about I think 15, turning 16 this year. I know he's a baller. I'm not a baller. So I'm not necessarily into baller type of shoes, basketball type of shoes. But I know he's also into PlayStation a lot. He's always playing that. So anyway, I got to thinking to myself, oh shoot, he might want this. So I was like, let me grab it. So anyway, that's kind of how I ended up grabbing this Paul George shoe. I really don't buy, like I said, I'm not a baller. So, and I'm not really into like straight baller type of shoes. When I say it's like the new baller types, not like the old lifestyle lifestyle shoes. They call Jordan 1s now lifestyle shoes. They don't call them basketball shoes anymore. These are lifestyle shoes. But these Paul Georges and the new LeBrons and the Kyries, they're all like literally not for, you can wear them for anything. But of course, ballers wear them a lot. Anyway, the only Paul George I ever owned was the what is it? I think it was the Paul George 2.5 in Wolf Gray, the one where the where the tongue kind of lit up. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't have that anymore. But anyway, today we are going to review the PG5 PlayStation 5 Flip. So it dropped last week, and it dropped alongside another Paul George. So basically, there was a majority white sneaker as well, the Paul George, the PG5 PlayStation 5. Boom, which was the majority white. And then there's the version I'm reviewing today, which is the PG5 PlayStation 5 Flip. So this one is more majority blue. In a way, I guess you could say they kind of flip the colors. So anyway, I will say, let's jump into the box. The box is actually pretty cool. I don't remember my other Paul George box having this kind of sleek look as this one does, but I'm going to try to give it a little, I guess, a turn where you can kind of see that shimmer a bit right there in the box. Let's give it it's actually pretty cool looking. That's a design that goes around the whole box. You can see Paul George is printed on that end. Then you have his signature on this end. And since, like I said, this one's actually not for me, it's for my nephew. Size 11 right there, as you can see. And that's all we have for the box. Like I said, it is actually a pretty nice box. I know, like I say, you can't wear your boxes, but I do appreciate some boxes like my LeBron boxes. I have a little bit of an affinity for how they put all the pictures on them, kind of like they did the old school certain Jordan boxes. So anyway, I will not drag this out. I'm trying to think of some way I can drag it out, but I'm not going to. What we're going to do now is we're going to just go ahead and hop in the light box and get a close-up view of the PG5 PlayStation 5 Flip. That was a real tongue twister. Whew. Into the light box. So into the light box as promised, we have the PG5 PlayStation 5 Flip. Like I said, this is the flip version of the majority white version that both came out on last week. And there's actually there's a lot of detail to this shoe. I'm always gonna say I don't know how well they show up in my lighting for you guys, but I'm gonna try to show it to you the best I can. So the only thing I'm disappointed about in this shoe, I have the nerve to be disappointed in this shoe that I'm not gonna wear, is the tongue. So of course, if you own the one of the Paul George 2 or the Paul George 2.5 PlayStations, those two came with the light up PlayStation symbol in the tongue. And it would have been so nice, unless it's in here and I just don't know about it. It'd have been so nice if they put that in this version as well. But maybe they felt like that's one of those things that, hey, you just gotta hope that you got it the first time and you're not gonna see it again for a while. So anyway, well, I'll get over that. You have your PlayStation symbol right here in the tongue. Doesn't light up. Then you have, I believe this is the Paul George symbol. Like I said, I've only owned one Paul George, so I'm not as familiar with his symbol, but I believe, actually, yeah, it's pretty I guess that's the P there and the G. I'm not gonna go into that. I don't know what his symbol is, but anyway, let's go into this part. So you have the mini swoosh, almost like an Air Max, except for Air Max sometimes has a mini swoosh here, but you have on the inside of the shoe you have that mini and it's kind of chrome. Actually, it is chrome. It's kind of a grayish chrome color. Pretty cool there. All right, moving along. Had this cool little stitching from the side, connecting, I guess, that eyelet section into the actual toe box. You have more PlayStation details, as you can see right there. Look at all you have the what you call it, the symbols on the PlayStation controller buttons right there, all in through that little eyelet section, going kind of right from the side of the toe box all the way up into the shoe to where the shoestrings are. You have this pretty, I don't know, there's a lot of cool details in the shoe. Like I said, if I was really into basketball types of shoes, that ones that like ballers are actually wearing today, I would absolutely rock this. But I don't. Then you have this interesting swirl right here. I don't know what that means. I don't know, Paul George. I think you should step in my comments and say, hey, when you helped design this shoe, what this meant right here. Does it mean you're pulling them, you're hypnotizing them when you get ready to cross them up and go to the goal? What exactly is that circle right there? Does it mean, is it like the twilight zone? You just let us know. You got that right there. 13. You have another PS5 branding right here. That's actually pretty cool. It kind of sticks out, as you can see when I give you a little angle right there. It's not flat against the shoe. It's almost like a button. Now, okay, so this is what they should have did. This should have been a daggone button. So I should be able to go, and then it makes the PlayStation sound, and then this light right here turns on. That's what should have happened. But you guys, come on, you guys dropped the ball on me. Anyway, moving along. All right, into the back, you have more of the PlayStation symbols that are on the buttons of the controller in the back. You have the Air. It's written in Air, but it's kind of misconfigured, kind of configured here to be a little bit different, but that's the AIR right there. Got more PS5 branding right here on the back. That's interesting. Now this collar, that's a high collar right there. I tell you, that's like when you have a baby, like if you have for those who have children, if you have a car seat in the back, a lot of times it has a high back, to protect the child's head from whipping back if there were a car accident. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I guess this is good this is lower leg protection right here for those actually I have no idea. You running backwards. I don't even know what to say about that. I know the commentary is ridiculous today. You guys got to forgive me. I'm happy to be off work right now. Of course, on the inside, it's the same as you have on the outside. These right here, I don't know much about the cushioning, like how comfortable these are. I'm gonna have to ask my nephew once he tries these on, how comfortable these are, because I just don't know a lot about them. I wish I did, but I don't know. I'll tell you what, if he gets another one that lights up somewhere, I know I sound so sad. I'm a grown man and I really want a light up shoe here. Whatever, guys, it's just what I want. If he gets another one of those, I'm definitely gonna go for it. Okay, let's move on to the insole. So on the insole, you have more branding. So you have that PS5 right there on the insole, as you can see. Let me get you a little close up. And finally, let's check out the soles. Boom. Oh, now that is nice. That is nice. That's nice. That's nice. Hold on. I'm gonna reshift that light right there. Let's give you a little glimmer. Look at that. So you got that PG symbol right there. Now the PG symbol makes a lot more sense. Then where was the other symbol? Where was I looking at it earlier? Right here. So, okay, if I would have known, if you turn it sideways, you guys who like Paul George's probably know, of course, that's the P. Boop. And then there's the G. Boop. But it's way more noticeable on the bottom. You can decipher it way better here. P, choo, choo, choo. And the G right there. That is so cool. I like how it's kind of opening to the bottom of the shoe. It's almost like you can look in through the shoe. But then you can also see the airbag, that airbag right there on this side. It's kind of like a metallic gray color. It's pretty cool as well. Let me turn this light over here to give you guys a good close up. This shoe does look like it has really good traction. I'll tell you that much. It's not a Kyrie. I know Kyries kind of have a little bit of a wider base, especially closer to the front. But for some reason, it gives me a cross between like a Kyrie and Durant sneaker feel. Although I know they're not the same, just kind of a feel, almost kind of like a crossbreed between the two. There was one more thing I thought I wanted to show you. Let me see. This tongue is that might be the only part of the shoe that actually it feels like leather or like a neoprene. It's probably not leather. I don't think. Hold on, let's spin it. No, I don't think it's leather, but it kind of has a leather feel. Let me see. I felt there was one thing. Oh, that's what it was. I knew there was one thing I forgot. And the last small detail we have right here is we have that Paul George signature right there on the front. See how close we can get there. Oop, too close. Like the kiss, that signature to his shoes, like the kiss to saying, this is my great shoe. This is my great work. As far as detail, that's the last thing. As you can see, the shoelaces come in. I guess they may be called wolf gray. I'm just going to say gray. You have a spare pair of shoelaces that are blue, as you see in the color of the shoe. And let me see, I don't have anything hiding in there. Oh, there's one difference between the two. So as I showed you, yeah, there we go. It's PS5 on the insole of one shoe, but on the other shoe, you have the actual Paul George symbol in there, right there. And also by pulling out the shoestring, I noticed one thing I did not see. Okay, man, I love hang tags. My nephew, I'm jealous right now because I just love hang tags. I don't wear them on my shoe, but I like to have them. I hang them up in my room as decorate. My man room is decoration. So you have a hang tag here that has, you can see PS5. It has the PlayStation and Paul George symbol, and in I guess you can see kind of a design of an actual full court basketball court on it. It says PlayStation Family Mark and PS5 logo or registered, blah 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 blah. Legal mumbo jumbo that they have to put up there. So anyway, I think actually that is the conclusion of this shoe. It's not a bad shoe. I actually like it. Like I said, I am a sucker for. Kind of sad. I'm a sucker for some lighting. Only reason I'm a sucker for wanting something on the shoe to light up is because, like I said, the 2.5 had the light up sole, and the version 2 had a light up sole, or the symbol on the tongue. I said sole. I didn't mean sole. I meant the tongue. The symbol on the tongue would light up, and that's something I thought was pretty cool. I'd like to see it come back, but whatever. Who knows when we'll see it again. Either way, this is the conclusion of our review on the PG5 PlayStation 5 Flip. If you guys are feeling it, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys aren't feeling it and you just enjoyed this review, give this video a thumbs up. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just going to say, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified when a new video is dropped by me, yours truly. Once again, like I said, love to have you here. Mr. Gray out.